my friends. This is Coach Marco Robert. Thank you so much for checking my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about competitors analysis. A lot of you guys come to me and they say, Coach Marco, I'm trying to put together a business plan because I want to raise money for my company. And then I see that I need to create a competitors analysis. What does that mean? Tell you how simple it is to actually perform a basic competitors analysis. See, at the end of the day, management consultants, guys like me, love to use buzzwords all the time. A competitors analysis is simply understanding what the competition is doing in your business. So how do we do that? How do we find out what the competition is doing? Well, the first one is called the primary analysis. What's a primary analysis? Well, it's basically you hitting the streets with a pad and a bunch of questions, and then either you answer the questions by yourself or you actually you ask questions of your competitors and you find out. Competitive analysis could be as simple as putting 4 or 5 questions on a pad and then calling every one of your competitors and finding out exactly how they fare out in the marketplace. As simple as that. That's called a primary analysis. That's when you actually go out there and you gather the data yourself. It's a primary analysis. There's another type of analysis, and that's called secondary analysis. See, you'll find that you have different types of competitors. For example, you might have geographical competitors. Like if you own a restaurant, all the restaurants in your city, whether they sell the same food as you or not, they're kind of your competitors, right? Because tonight I'm deciding, I'm going out. Am I going to have Italian or am I going to have some sushi? I don't know, but I know I'm going out. So if you run the sushi restaurant, well, the Italian restaurants in town are also one of your competitors. So if you look for information about these restaurants in general, usually there's databases that you can consult, right? It might be if you go to the local chamber of commerce, if you go to the municipality, if you go to the state government, even if you go to the Federal Bureau of Statistics, you'll find that there are databases that you can consult about the environment in your industry, the trends in your industry, in your city, and so on and so forth. Okay, so by actually downloading already organized information, you perform what's called a secondary competitors analysis. Okay? Now there's a third type that I kind of invented one time. I call it the tertiary. Now, if you Google it, you're not going to find it. Tertiary analyses don't exist, except that I love to use these heuristics in order to create quick results in business. Now, depending on what you're trying to achieve, if you're trying to raise money with institutional investors, you want to make sure that you either perform a primary analysis where you go get the actual data in the marketplace, or you actually get a secondary analysis where you actually get the data from, reputable studies. But if it's only for your own sake, if you're just trying to understand the competition for your own sake, you can simply sit down in a dark place with a lamp and a pad and start thinking about the competition. You'll find out that you know a lot more about the competition than you've ever thought of before. Simply by asking yourself a couple of questions. Who's my biggest competitor? And then, you probably know that already. What are their strengths? What's the strengths of my biggest competitors? You probably know that already. What are their weaknesses? What are the weaknesses of my competitors in general? What are they not that good of? What would maybe customers want that is not being provided inside of my own competitive environment? You probably have those answers as well. What about if you ask yourself, what are some opportunities that my competitive environment actually could bring to me? You probably have those answers as well. And a number of 3 or 4, whatever, ask yourself, what are some of the threats right now in my competitive environment? What's happening that could eventually become a threat to my business in my own competitive environment? And then, you see, I call it a tertiary, not tertiary, but a tertiary analysis, like a third analysis. It's the third type of analysis because you already possess a lot of information about your competitive environment that you probably have never really thought of before. So by sitting down and asking a bunch of questions, you're going to be able to prepare better. Right? Again, if you're trying to raise money with institutional investors, do a primary or secondary analysis. But if it's only for your own sake, to be able to position yourself to maybe bring something new to the marketplace, to test a new product in the marketplace, just sitting down and performing a tertiary analysis is oftentimes good enough. Guys, this is Coach Marco Robert. My endeavor is to help you thrive in your business. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and also make sure to comment below. I read all the comments, and I love to enjoy interacting with you guys. This is Coach Marco Robert. I'll see you in the next video. Actually, I think it's right here. Click on it. Take care. Bye-bye. Guys, this is Coach Marco Robert. Remember, if you keep on doing what you've always done, you're going to keep on getting what you've always gotten. Click on the next videos and continue your education.